rest of us?
We are here! Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit.
Pull it together!
Yes, sir! Take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we'll make it tonight.
Worse.
We are in it together. Their life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more.
Yes.
Hi guys and girls, welcome to Uncle Rick Cash's channel. In this video, I am going to share this rank game that I completed within 10 minutes with Glue. I will also be sharing tips and tricks during the gameplay. In my previous video, I shared on how a pro cast the flicker combo, different from a newbie. Please also watch the video next, if you are interested. Link in description. For Glue, I still prefer using the tank emblem, after playing and testing both the tank and support emblems for quite some time. As I felt that Glue is paper wrist in the early game, and the tank emblem is useful to increase its defense. For Glue's build, this is currently my preset build. But do note that for tank players, you need to change your build accordingly to your opponent's lineup. Dominance Ice and Oracle will always be in my build list, and the other 4 items will depend on opponent's lineup. For Glue's gameplay, you need to remind your teammates to farm in the early game, as Glue is quite weak in early game. You can play more aggressively once you obtained your 20% CD reduction items. In the early game, I will always try my best to help my carry and teammates farm faster, which will benefit me too, since I bought the roam item. Here I am trying to check whether enemy's Roger is getting the red buff, so that I can disturb him. But looks like he started with blue buff, even though the crab is on this side. For a start, I will always help my carry to get the crab, so that he can reach level 4 faster.
First blood.
Also note here that tank should not clear minions if your teammate is at the same lane. You can help to lower the HP of the minions, but always let them have the lasted to get the gold. The enemy's Tigreal is trying to disturb my carry, so I am going to help him here. Note here that you just need to show your presence, as you are still weak at this moment, and naturally they will back off unless they have other teammates together with him. And yes, if you have noticed, I mishit here. I cannot help but also laugh at myself when I replay this scene. This is one skill that you need to learn when using Glue. That is to look at the mini-map and predict where to cast your skill 1, because by the time you see your enemy and cast, the enemy will be too near to you. Just like what you saw previously, that I cast before Roger came into my screen, by looking at the mini-map to predict his movement. At this moment, looking at the turtle clock, I intend to stay near the turtle to help my carry obtain the next objective. But since there is trouble at the top lane, and my MM is facing issue in defending her turret, and also enemy's carry is there too, I decide to roam to top, even though my ultimate is not ready. One tip for all, after Glue's recent buff, you can now chase down enemy, this way, by popping the goo, to reset your skill 1. With me chasing the enemy's carry at the top lane, I am confident that my carry has no issue in taking the turtle objective himself. Also for skill 1, always cast at the location where you predict your enemy will run to. If the goo popped when enemy is above it, he will be stunned. Here I am trying to bring down Tigreal by predicting where he will hide, but I was 1 second late. I noticed here that enemy want to bully my MM from farming, so I decided to stay here to assist. By protecting my MM, during late game, my MM will have higher damage than enemy's MM, Clint. At this point of a 3v2 situation with enemy's carrier 2, I knew we are at a disadvantage. I can either stay and fight, or run away with my ultimate and let my MM die, and they will not be able to catch me. But looking at the turtle clock, and enemies carry only with red buff, I decide to stay, to buy time here, for my carry to get the next turtle. Also hoping that enemy's carry will go for his blue buff after this. So I can only pray now. Luckily, the timing is just nice for my carry to obtain the turtle's objective. God hear my prayers, as enemies carry went for blue buff first. Here with enemies Clint at low HP, I want to surround him, and block his escape route. Tigreal is here to help, but I still have my ultimate, and I am waiting for my minions to come near to turret, before I chase Clint down. When fighting against Tigreal, always be very careful when he is near turret. Try not to stay too near as he can bring everyone down with his ultimate combo. I guess my MM was lucky to escape this combo. Fighting with 3v2 again, and near enemy's turret, is a disadvantage to us. So I move back to our turret, to increase our advantage. Here, I predict Selena will cast his soul to stun me. As I am near the turret, and my ultimate ready, I purposely wait for her stun, so she can come near to me. My MM is awesome to bring down Selena. Even if she did not, Selena would also be dead, if I grab her with my ultimate, and pull her back to my turret. Clint could have run away here, but too bad, my MM died here. But we did a trade of 3 for 1 here, which is worth it. looking at the turtle clock. This time I am roaming to bottom, to help my carry obtain the turtle objective. Here, looking at a 3v2 situation, and two of our teammates nearby, we are at an advantage. A tip for tank users, during situation to take down turtle or lord, always go for the enemy with retribution. The reason is simple. If enemy does not have a player with retribution in that area, our team will have 99.99% chance of taking down the turtle. Unless your carry is a newbie, or fall asleep halfway killing the turtle.
Killing spree! Double kill!
At this point, I call out to my teammates to prioritize turrets, since we have an advantage over farming. I also want to ensure enemies' carry is not able to get buffs during this time for them to recover with an epic comeback.
Killing spree!
If you have noticed, I am using the same tactic again, to lure Selena out. But she has learned her lesson well, and does not dare to come for my balls, even though my HP is low enough for her to bring me down. Well, maybe not, because I still have my ultimate waiting for her.
Killing spree! Double kill! Triple kill! Maniac! Wiped out!
With a well-farmed MM, her damage will be awesome. She was able to get a maniac here.
Godlike! Killing spree! Double kill! Mega kill!
It feels like a slaughterhouse here now.
Mega kill! Unstoppable!
I hope you have enjoyed watching my gameplay, and do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel to show your support. Do also comment below on how is my gameplay after watching this video. I will also be sharing glue skills, tips and tricks in my next video. Stay tuned and see you soon.
Girl,